Hey folks, thanks for tuning in. 99 here. Hey, I want to share a couple of things with you folks. Have you heard of the snow in California, Southern California, that we've been having? So, in light of that, if you have heard about it, I wanted to go over a few lighting options since the possibility of a lot of folks not having light is a real possibility these days. So, I just thought, since I'm a rechargeable light buff, I was going to do let there be rechargeable light too. And instead of doing full on reviews on all the products or things or options that I like to keep, I just thought I'd go through most of what I have to keep light if there were no light or no power. So, and I thought I'd start off over here with some easy things that people could do and that are cheap and quick to buy, easy to buy. You have your solar LED lights that people put in the yards. Depending on which kind you get or which type, which design, they could go from $1. I've seen them as little as $1 at Walmart or on up. These are just rechargeable with the stakes that just go into the ground. And if you had to, you could buy $20 worth of those and then have power or light inside the house if you needed to. And then here we have the rechargeable light bulbs, which are actually rechargeable by these tiny solar panels. And as I just noticed, it's actually, if you see the red light there, it's actually charging from the light in the house. So these things take a charge from almost anywhere. So powered by this little solar panel right here, and perfect for camping or something like that. And maybe I should show how bright they are. And I think I have 4 to 6 of these, and then they have the little hook on the top there. Not very expensive, perfect for emergency power outages. And next we have your basic, one of my favorite flashlights. This is my Husky dual power. It goes uses AA batteries and a USB plugged up somewhere on here, but it does have a USB. I think you have to extend it, as it has the focus lens, so you extend it and there's the USB plug up there. And so next we have one of my favorites, which I call it my Weeble Wobble light, but it's actually a rigid job site light, and it is powered by the power tool batteries. I run 2 power tool platforms, as you can see here, one of my Makita and my rigid flashlights, and they both have the rechargeable batteries on them. And the Weeble Wobble light is actually run by the exact same battery, which is on the rigid flashlight. And then all my rigid tools run off the same batteries, the 18-volt batteries. So just as well as my Makita tools all run off of the 18-volt Makita batteries. So the exact same battery that powers my flashlight will power the Weeble Wobble light. And the reason why I liked this light, it's a job site light, 1000 lumens, and you can adjust the intensity of the light to conserve power. In case of an emergency, you can just power it down to have light and have 4 to 6 hours, depending on the size of your battery, whether it be a 2 amp hour battery, 4 amp hour battery, 6 amp hour battery. I don't know what rigid goes up to, but most of my batteries for the rigid are 4 amp hour. And another source of light that's perfect for power outages, you can just set it in the middle of the room in the corner and get 1000 lumens of light or less if you turn it down, but you can turn it up to increase the intensity of the light. But again, that's powered by the exact same battery that goes on my rigid flashlight. And so again, the Makita flashlight is another option that I have to run light which is actually the exact same battery that goes into my tower light. That I actually made this tower. I got a tripod and I put two of the Makita spotlights, workshop lights on there. And this is the exact same battery that would go into that flashlight there. So there are two on top there, but the bottom two I put on there, and those are plug-up lights. So they can even be plugged up with the power station. And that one there is the EcoFlow River Pro with the extra battery. So basically everything here can be powered by a power station. And it doesn't have to be that one. That's just one of the ones that I have. That's a 720 watt hour power station with an extra 720 watt hours of backup power from the extra battery. So you got about 1440 watt hours of power, which can be charged by this 100 watt solar panel. And this one is a Rich Solar. Maybe I can get the name on there. And I just chose Rich Solar. There are quite a few options because they're local. I believe they're out of Corona. That's within the vicinity of here. So I was just trying to shop locally. And I ordered the solar panels. I believe I have 4 of those. And they show up the next day. So essentially, everything here can be charged by a charger for these batteries here, for the power tool batteries. And the charger can be plugged up to the power station. When the power station runs low, you can plug it up to a solar panel, sit that solar panel out, or run 2 of them in parallel to get more power faster, to basically power everything that you have. So if we plan ahead, we don't have to be in the dark if there's a power outage, like our neighbors who need a little bit of help right now up in the San Bernardino Mountains because of the snow that we've had recently. So I believe if we kind of prepare ourselves, and then I'm a fan of solar power light also. So as you can see, this is my second rechargeable uh, power source video that I've done. The first one was Let There Be Rechargeable Light 1, and I did a quick review on that magnetic USB rechargeable light there. And I keep one of those in my car, either of my cars, and I also keep my dual power flashlights, one in each car also. So in emergency situations, one of the last things I want to do is be in the dark. So if you have a little bit of light, you can, it's a lot safer. You won't get hit as easily. People will be able to see you, be able to flag someone down, and then you can see your work as you're changing your tire or doing some minor repairs on your vehicle. Or if you had to walk, if you had to hit the road and walk, you strap your backpack on that you keep your little supplies on you, and then you can have your flashlight, and then you can be a little bit more visible and see where you got to go. And the last thing I got here is another Husky product, which is the Husky Dual Power Broad Range Headlamp. So I have a headlamp, but it has regular batteries in it, but this one is a dual power, just like the flashlight here. So it can be USB charged, and you can put AA batteries. I believe it's AA or AA or AAA batteries. Either one. I keep both of them in stock anyway. But you won't be in the dark. So you can strap that one to your head if you actually had to walk to. So anything that's emergency related, you want to be prepared to make sure that you have some light. And the last thing you want to do is be without options or try to figure it out at the last minute. So whether you have a power station that is solar power or gas power generators, I think it's important for us to just be prepared either way we have to go. And one last thing. I don't know if I said it already, but my power drill is also running from the exact same battery that the Makita flashlight and my tower lights run from. So those batteries power all my yard equipment, lights, and power tools. So that's the convenience and versatility of running rechargeable tools and using platforms that are interchangeable that way with the battery sources. So it helps out by making sure that you have options. So folks, I just wanted to thank you for tuning in on this video. And I think I may make this a series whenever I come across rechargeable light options. So let me know what you think about that. These are not detailed reviews on all of these lights, just a, a range of options to show you and some things that we could have in case of emergencies. Folks, remember to respect the working class. I appreciate you for tuning in, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you much.